Okay, BAUER 20 volt metal cutting saw, and I've used it a few times now, and I thought I'd just do a quick video on it. If you guys are thinking about buying it, it's very worthwhile. The first time I saw it used was a buddy of mine had bought one, and he brought it over to cut up some steel that was out on the property. We didn't have any power, and he brought this, and it cut right through the angle iron that we were cutting. I think he said he even cut through an I-beam with it. I don't know remember how thick the I-beam was. I've used it several times on this project, this oven I'm building for this rocket heater, and I'm just cutting 1/8 steel. But as far as a straight cut, it's, you know, I have a plasma cutter, I have other ways to cut this, cut off wheels, whatever, but this, you know, there's no heat, it doesn't make any heat, it just showers pieces of metal everywhere. That's why you have to be careful. You definitely want to wear one of these, because I was wearing safety glasses earlier and one rocketed into my nose and it hurt like crazy. And so, you know, there's a huge shield around here. There's no way the blade's going to directly, you know, shower metal into your face, but it ricocheted off that little lip there, I think is what's happening, and it came straight up and hit me in the face. Oh, it hurt for a few seconds. Wow. Gloves, you know, if you're holding your saw with one hand and you're holding your work with another hand, wear some gloves. This hand will be pretty protected, but if you're using your hand up here, definitely wear a glove here, because if you're holding on here, stuff will hit your knuckles, and it's pretty sharp. Just using the, you know, what I do with a plasma cutter, I'm just clamping a piece of, this is C channel right here. This is just like 1-inch C channel, and I'm just clamping it on here with a shorter clamp and a longer clamp so I can reach a little further. And then I'm just running the edge right here. So it's about 1 inch. So I'm measuring from my line to here I'm measuring it exactly 1 inch. And then my kerf is right outside the line right there. See that? Let's get in close so you can see what I'm talking about. See how the kerf is right outside the line? So I'm leaving my exact measurement on the inside, and so my kerf is running just on the outside here. And so that's sweet. Okay, and you can see the little metal shavings that just end up everywhere. And it doesn't really throw them around very far. That's the good thing. They just kind of land within pretty close proximity, so you can sweep them up pretty easily. But, you know, everything makes a mess. The plasma cutter will make a little bit of mess. It's a lot of setup. You still have to clamp an edge to run your torch along if you want to get a nice straight cut. And the thing about this cut, I mean, it's perfect. Look where my line is. My line's like right there, and it's just outside the line the whole way. So I'm super happy with the way this thing cuts. You know, you're using an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. That's a lot of abrasive dust. You don't want to be breathing that stuff. I'm pretty much just using that stuff outside now. I don't want to, and it's like 12 degrees outside right now, so I don't want to be outside. So this is nice that I can use this inside here. And look at all the shavings there. So, you know, we'll just shake them out. So, and this is a little bit of a mess, but it's really not that big of a deal when you have a mag brush. So these aren't expensive. I'll put a link below in my description for an Amazon link for these, and this is super nice. So, you know, it just has a little handle here, just run it around the floor, it picks up all the metal, and really picks it all up. Then we'll just come right over here to the trash, pull this little lever back right here, and it all falls off. Pretty sweet. Now that 1 inch worked out where I was cutting on the left side of the line, but here I'm cutting on the right side of the line, so I've had to push this over, you know, another 30 seconds, and so I think I put it at 3/32. Now we're just going to do a little test and make a little nick right here with my blade and make sure my kerf's going to run right where I want it. Okay, and that measures 3/32 right there. The blade itself measures about 3/32 as well. Wow. Yep. I mean, this is the piece I cut off here. You talk about a precision cut. I mean, this is crazy how perfect that is.